Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions, Allegiant Stadium, opened back in 2020.
Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Seattle Seahawks
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. The Raiders at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2 big runs here to start this game. How about the offensive line? They came out firing. Great leverage, great punch to get this thing started.
Now this unit on the move already. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Counter play with Jacobs. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Larson. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Way. Throw out wide to and he'll be brought down right at the 55-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
This is the tight end fan. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker.
Come on, man. You just can't make it not.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that's the type of play that will fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Way. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Walker. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Again, Walker. And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in Vegas. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 1st and 10, Larson.
Gordon, couldn't get on that, baby. Good shit.
And they're going to get this
Gordon,
to midfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 7, Raiders 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Larson, and he slings one that's incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this ball with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Tariq Woolen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack.
They're on 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. To throw on 3rd down. Way. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
I don't think I ever seen that shit. To be honest. What the hell is that?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. Well, how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time. Here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Back to throw. Larson.
Oh, good shit. Good reaction.
That's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Larson. Looking like
Ain't even let me jump. Good shit.
that's Robinson.
Ah, damn.
Marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Oh, I clicked on everything.
Bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like
Don't
that,
even let the
they're
man
gonna be
jump.
set up with a first and goal.
This shit.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Instead of going towards the ball, he fades back.
His
This shit.
first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
Oh, everybody got time. Awareness is down. What the fuck are they doing?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 20.
Who did he hold? Really? Who did he hold?
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
So, yes,
To throw on second down. Way.
man, he just, oh my God, he didn't even run through there fast. He walked.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Way. He's airing it out for Williams.
How do you end up?
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
He's not
It
supposed
falls
to.
to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He don't change it from the spot. That's some fucking shit. You don't supposed to be on that fucking line.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Except nigga ain't even on it.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this return for Rager.
Oh, wow. Getting the shrugs off of him.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Larson got a man.
It's okay, good
He's
one.
going to get this down
That
to the
guy.
35-yard line. Timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's like 2 rapid backs they done took.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Larson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh my God, they did that to me.
Before they drop it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
Right.
Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Let's see what this is, man. Let's see what this is. Jesus Christ, man.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Back to throw again. Well, this is
Y'all supposed to be like this.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
They just over there now. That's cool. They're just over there. Not even chance. Come on.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So that's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 50 yards. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. Walker now at 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off play action. Way.
Thank you for the next shot. He can turn around, but I can't turn around. Come on, bro. I ain't making this dude slap the ball down. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, Way.
And I didn't even try to throw a bullet pass. That's why I hate this damn game. That was not a bullet pass. Tap the goddamn button. Inaccurate bullet pass. Poor bullet pass. Not inaccurate. Poor.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Myers' kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 57 yards of rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw on second down. Larson, he finds his man, complete. It's Robertson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face a third down. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
To throw on third down. Larson over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must have.
Come on!
They'll take it. Just I like the way you do
This shit has the most flags in this game. Both sides.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
One drive without that damn thing.
To the right side, this is Walker.
Oh my
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
God. Did he triple?
The major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running.
Did he triple? That's all I want to know. Did he triple?
Half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Man.
Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oops, leaning.
Off the play fake. Way. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial it the way out there, but it's a third down. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Way.
Out of fucking bounds. Yeah, I ain't even fucking.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction, and create the space back in the other side, and block it appropriately.
What the hell? That's
exactly right. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Larson. And this pass broken up.
Jim Wall.
Contact well timed there.
Don't give one of them acrobats. I mean, it's still an acrobat.
They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained.
Well, make them throw it off the back foot for giving them pressure from just this shit. This shit.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league.
This thing got 99 fucking throw power.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't throw that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
stand in there,
job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
Oh, wow.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That was me.
In this case,
it really fits,
doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Looking to throw. Larson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this one up to 13. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Way. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Max Crosby able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon.
Oh, my God.
For Seattle. And he'll try and hurry the kick. Gets it away, but it's not looking that great. And a lemon of a kick there. This is going to be spotted down right on the 30-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Operating from the gun, Larson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams.
Dang.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Rager. He's going to bring this one out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Call it a gain of
Watch the ball ain't lit up.
And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say.
Oh, damn. Wrong lead. Goddamn.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Larson firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Larson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. All right, so another interception, CD, and it feels like it's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Up the middle, here's Walker. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get it down this time to 17.
Damn.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Top of the line to block.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And look at this. They get the turnover.
Goodness, I knew that was a goddamn touchdown. What the fuck? I don't know if you heard me. So I'm like, let's go. I knew I had this. Y'all fucking serious.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Serious.
Turning it over. Now
This
the
shit.
door is open for the opposition.
Just
I
in
just
general,
knew that was a
passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my God.
Outside is complete.
Good ass. Good.
Before he's taken down.
Good.
Executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On 1st down, Larson. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there.
Why is he even out there?
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously
shit.
rattled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robertson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's
I brought him
Robertson.
down, but he had a this
Inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's White. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders put together a 4th-quarter drive to take the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
Get reaction to
teams work just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result.
I can't react.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, they made him fucking throw him off the route. Oh my God. This shit.
Potential daggers, it's intercepted. They find some open field here.
Hey, throw him off. Man, we watched him do that shit. I ain't gonna make him fade back. I forget.
7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Stuck on the fucking line at the wrong fucking time. That was
play, and it's 2nd down.
damn.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Working with a 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's going to press this one. Stop it right around the line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he maybe makes
oh, my God. Again.
That's it. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Oh, no, y'all some hoes for that, man. Y'all some hoes for that.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in.
Y'all some hoes for that one there, Madden. Y'all some hoes.
Josh Jacobs, his sixth touchdown.
Good game, boss. Good game. Good
And
game.
the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to use this package. We need you to
that was too much space for him to
get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down. Way. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is intercepted. That should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here at the
fucking goddamn.
He got 90 something. I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Las Vegas, the win.